Yes! What is up, dudes? Welcome back to another Tall Can Tuesday. What is up, Steve-O? What is up, Double Clutch Production? What is up, Slade? What is up, Tiny Man? I hope everybody's all right. Volvos are super safe cars, so I'm hoping your neck is doing all right. Let's see here. Midnight Jumper, what is up? Andrew's not missing this one. What is it? It's your boy, Jack. I almost thought it said Turbo for a second. I'm not sure. New name. What is up, buddy? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Nash, what is okay? What is up? Hope everybody's okay for sure. Clench is telling me to drink beer already. So is Nash. Man, I got so wasted last week. It's not happening this week. I'm sorry, dudes. I got to work tomorrow. Rudy, what is up? Hellbilly, what is up, man? Whatever you're building on Instagram looks super sweet. Griptopia, what is up, man? I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. And of course, we've got audio. We've got picture. Step 2, we got to get a beer. So let's get some beer. Courtesy of the lady. She went to the beer store. Yes, we have beer stores here up in Canuckastania where the beer comes out on conveyor belts. That's right. It happens. It's real. It's a real thing. I'm going to drink some of this delicious Stiegel. This has got to be my favorite. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite beer ever. It's so good. Yes. All right. What we're going to talk about, I mean, there's not a lot of stuff that I prepared. We're going to talk a little bit about, just shooting RC in general and getting some good pictures with cameras. And I'm just going to talk a little bit about, the cameras that I use and, how affordable they are. And I guess what you can do to sort of improve your video experience when shooting RCs. Let's be real. Some of us are into this because we want our own little Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson style Top Gear, none of this new stuff, but cheers to beers. What else? What are you guys saying? Gear Guy, what is up? Nash is saying Paula rocks. Yes, totally she does. Mile High, what are you saying? What up, dude? I'm in Chicago for a week. Mile High, you're pretty close. I wonder, is there any smoke down there? There's been a lot of smoke from forest fires coming down to where we're at, which is pretty crazy. What is up? Make It RC, the man, the myth, the legend. Go check him out. He's doing lots of cool projects on YouTube. If you guys aren't subbed to him, he's a good dude to sub to for sure. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I mean, the drift track's open. So I've been drifting a lot and it's been a lot of fun on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Just started work again. So, I didn't rush back into any crazy projects, but I'm gonna definitely this weekend. Nash and I are gonna test out the Troller Stroller version 2. So next Tall Can Tuesday, we should have some footage of us actually going somewhere wide open, so we can actually get the thing up to top speed, which we couldn't do the first time. So that's happening. Also, what's happening? I got to finish the Cletus McFarlane Neighbor project. You can see it right there in the back. That's got to happen as well. It's almost done. It's just I hate painting, and I got to paint a bunch of it, so that's fine. I'll get it done. I'll get it done. Also, K9, thank you so much for those aluminum parts. Those aluminum parts are going on as well. So expect an episode out soon on that guy. Also, you know, we got the raffle happening. So I'm right now in the, you know, I'm like in the middle of printing out the next Helix cage. So you can see here, it still has the support material. I print the cage like this, and that has all this support material that I got to peel away. That's also kind of why it's a bit jagged, but a little bit of sandpaper will take care of that, and some primer as well. You can see here's the front, and the front is kind of peeled away some of the support material, but it's still mostly supported, which I got to pull all that stuff out. I got to say, the first, maybe I'll put that up in the background so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Oh, no, that's not. Boom, let's do it here. Here. Okay. Where are we? Yes. So, yeah. Last week was the maiden. The maiden of the, Zero Flux Hilux. Zero Flux Hilux. There you can see it right there on drift wheels, and looking super sweet with that wicked racing Recaro racing seat. I took the other Recaro racing seat out because I actually upgraded the gyro to a Yokomo gyro that wasn't cheap, but I was assured it's quite the improvement for what was in there, and it's true, it was. Now I have to tune it a little bit better. The thing with the D5 chassis is, although they are cheap, they do take quite a bit of fiddling to get it to drift really well, and once you do, they drift insane. Like the this guy right here that this is my primary drifter. This is the one that I'm like trying so hard to get consistent tandems with. This thing is drifting super well, and it's still it's still not as good as it can be. What I have to do is soften up the front suspension, and hopefully that will stop it from being so twitchy and so oversteery. You kind of really have to play around with this one. But it is a sweet car, and I also, man, I don't know if I showed you this, but I've also designed a rear motor protector, which is pretty cool. This is 3D printed. I'm probably going to sell these 3D printed protectors for D5. So if you have a D5, maybe one day you will buy one of these things. It also has a fan for the motor, which is super important for drift cars, especially when you have boost. Once you start using boost on your ESC, these things get pretty hot. So it's important to have a fan on the motor. Gear guy, happy birthday. I'm a Libra, bro. Yeah, not my birthday. Thanks, 10 scale. Super appreciate the birthday wishes, but you're 2.5 months too early, but that's okay. That's okay. Happy birthday, Gear Guy, and happy birthday, 10 scale Garage. Don't forget everybody to wish 10 scale Garage a happy birthday, and same with Gear Guy. What do you mean this thing isn't pretty? Eric, what are you talking about? You're talking about this guy? The beater, the one that just like gets slammed around quite a bit? Or are you talking about the Zero Flux Hilux? Because if you're talking about the Zero Flux Hilux, you got to understand that the cage that's on this particular chassis is the first one that worked out, right? So you got to remember we're iterative designing here. We're fiddling with stuff. We're trying to make things work. And I'm not going to print this cage at a super fine resolution when I don't think it's going to fit. I'm not going to spend 50 hours printing a cage if I don't think it's going to work. So like the newer cages are on a little bit finer. I'm not dehydrating my filament, which is also something that will probably improve the print quality quite a bit. And yeah, and I'm also using kind of draft. I'm actually printing these things in draft just because, like, you know, if they don't work out, I'm just not out 40 hours. So that's kind of the important thing or whatever. But yeah, that protector is totally a must for sure. And yeah, King Wally's wishing 10 scale a happy birthday. Nice. Yeah, the beater. Oh, the beater. Yeah, the beater's. Yeah, Yeah, the beater's a beater, you know, Eric. Like you go to the track, like I didn't want to, you know, spend too much time on this thing. So it's actually kind of awesome because if you notice, I used a dulling spray, so it's not even just the doors. Just the doors are shiny, and the wide body kit is shiny. That's it. And it's got the sleepy eyes. I did drift stitching on the front, and all of these scratches or whatever for me just like hitting a wall super hard. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of fun. It's just fun not to have to worry about this body and just go and drift. So that's what this thing is. I've got a bunch of other bodies that I'm definitely going to play around with. But I mean, this one was just like, I just need to go and drive a RC car on the track and just not worry about, you know, making things look super good or super scale or add weight to them. I want a good rear wheel drive RC drift, you know, experience. And I got a whole bunch of stickers from Scale Science, and like I just, until I get like better at it, I don't want to like start to adorn, you know, the car with all these stickers and make it, I just feel like it's like a poser thing to do, you know, like, but yeah. No worries, Eric. I thought I would vent that because like a lot of people are, they're like, oh yeah, that print looks pretty rough, and it does look rough, but it's like, you know, you're printing tube, and it's like, you know, a 1/4 inch thick. So like, you know, you need to check your expectations for fuse deposition printing, because it's not great when you know, when you have lots of supports, when you're doing stuff with tons of supports, you know, you get some snottiness and you get some weirdness. But I don't know, every print I'm doing, it's getting better and better. So, you know, it's also an experience thing, I think. But yeah, anyway, let's look back at this thing, because like it actually drifted okay. I have to admit though, it was like, you know, I should probably turn this down. There we go. So I mean, it doesn't want to hold the drift super well. I think what we realize is the toe on the rear can kind of go in a little bit, like a couple of degrees. I think that'll help out quite a bit. I don't know what else. Like, oh, the big thing about this thing is I'm using just stock ESC from Hobby Wing, and it's just not. It's not up for the task, dudes. It's just not. It does not have the punch. Like, maybe I have to try out a more expensive ESC from Hobby Wing, something that's got way more punch, because this thing, it's just like it doesn't have enough. It just doesn't have enough juice to get more control when you need it. Because like when you're rear wheel drive drifting, you tap the steering and then it's all throttle, and it's throttle the whole way until you need to initiate the next turn. So you got to kind of figure out how to use that throttle. And, you know, on the 180SX here, on the other chassis, this one's got a Yokomo, I can't even remember what it is, BLSRS4 ESC, which is quite a bit more pricey, and it has boost. It has all these things that help you, you know, steer the ass end of the car with throttle. And this one just, it doesn't have it. It's just like not quite there yet. Not that it won't be, it will be. It's just a matter of time and tuning and figuring out how to do it. But it looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. All right, Nash, I'm on it. I think the Helix is like, it's like early 90s, but like the second generation of the 90s, because it's got the sad, it's kind of got the sad front end that like looks kind of droopy, you know? Nash, I'm on it. Yes. Yeah, no, and that's another problem, K9, as well. Like, I take pictures of these things so freaking close. Like, you never see them, like, when they're sitting on the table. Some of the guys mentioned that at the track. They're like, it looks so good. But when you take pictures of them, you're taking pictures of, like, you never see that perspective in real life. So, you know, it's weird. But I'm just, like, making excuses. I'll get it better. And whoever wins these cages, you know, a quick coat of like a high fill primer or something will definitely work. Tree supports work 10 scale, but when I use them, it's still quite a bit of supports for sure. I think I need a dehydrator for my filament as well. Let's see here. 8%, but I'm here, bro. Slade's at 8%. Oh, man. Let's see here. King Wally's saying drink. All right. I'm on it. No, sorry, dudes. I must have made something. Yeah, I'm not. I'm being an idiot. All right, so I removed the seat just so I could put the gyro in there, the new gyro, and I could just, make sure that I could, like, bind the receiver because I was driving 2 cars that day. And I just didn't put it back because I don't know if we needed to tune it, even though I could adjust the gain of the gyro on my radio, which is super cool. So I didn't actually have to fiddle with anything on the gyro. The old one I did, and it was driving me nuts. So it's just time to get a better, better. Yeah, that E30 BMW. I'm going to show you a bit more of that stuff when we start talking more about, onboard video and what we were playing around with on Saturday, which was actually super, super fun. Let's see here. What else are you just saying? Do it, grip. Oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Something about acoustic guitars, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, what's up, Josh Martin? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Gear guy, what's up? Use a food dehydrator. Yeah, no, totally. Just that's what I got to get. I got to get that thing because there's a lot more moisture in here than I thought. And it's definitely affecting the print. I'm getting the retraction's not as consistent as it should be. And it should definitely do that. What else are you saying? Yeah, that E30 is totally a beauty. I got more images of that, sort of less edited, but yeah, there's some cool stuff. Anyway, what you're seeing here is my pole. So what you're seeing here at this video is shot with my monopod. This is a monopod. It's actually designed to have the camera up here, and you're supposed to take photos of it like that. But I put a mountain bike tube GoPro sort of mount on the front here with some elastic bands to kind of give it some like rigidity, and it's tight. And then I put my Osmo Action. The Osmo Action camera is a very good camera for the money. I would say it's better than the GoPro only because it's like a good 30% cheaper than the GoPro. And it does really freaking well when it comes to shooting stuff like this. It does a really good job. So I am sold. I love this camera. It is, although much, much, much too heavy to put on your car, to do like on-car shots. This thing weighs quite a bit. It's an all aluminum. It gets really hot because it can shoot 4K at 60 frames per second, which is something I also don't do. I usually shoot 1080. Sometimes I shoot 240 frames per second. But in this situation, what you're seeing here, I'm only shooting at 60 frames per second. And you're asking yourself, why don't you do super, super, super slow-mo when you're at the drift track? And the reason is that we're using LED fluorescent, like replaced fluorescent tube lighting with LED. And these LEDs aren't expensive LEDs. They flicker. So in order to dim them so they're not so bright, the light bulb itself is flickering, and it's flickering at the hertz of power out of the outlet. So it's 60 hertz, 60 times a second. That power is going positive and negative. It's doing a wave at 60 hertz a second. And if you shoot slow-mo at anything higher than 60 frames per second, then you start to get these like weird rolling shutter artifacting. So what ends up happening is you get these like dark lines, and sometimes they'll like actually roll up the frame, which is super weird. And that's a function of what's happening. So you got a flickering light. The CCD or the CMOS sensor, the thing that actually senses the light and records the image, it doesn't record a full frame at one time. It doesn't. It never does. It samples a portion of that. So within 1/60th of a second, that sensor samples the sensor itself like 6 times. First layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, and if that light is flickering, you're gonna get a bright section, you're gonna get a dark section, you're gonna get a bright section, you're gonna get a dark section. And sometimes if they're out of sync, you'll get this like rolling action. You get this like rolling black line, and it looks ugly as sin. So just a heads up, dudes, if you are noticing that, and when you're shooting your slow-mo, Just roll back the frames per second. Like, make sure it's 60 frames per second. The iPhones are doing like 120. Sometimes they're doing 200. And if you're in a situation where like you've got these fluorescent bulbs or LED bulbs or whatever, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have issues with rolling shutter. And this thing unfortunately gets it. Outside though, man, if I got the sun, if it's sunny outside, this thing 240 frames per second. This thing will do insane slow motion. I think you probably seen me shoot insane slow motion with this thing with the Baja Ray. Yeah, it's super, super cool. Let's see here. What are you saying in the yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Oh man, everyone's like, I might be just talking pure Japanese right now to everybody. But yeah, this is the camera to get. I put a link in the description, like a Amazon link, if you want to buy one of these things. This thing is like just the best for like, I haven't had a better action cam for RC. I haven't tried the newest GoPro, but I don't want to spend like $7 up here in Canada. It's like $7 for that camera, and I'm just gonna like keep using this one until I break it or until they come out with a new one, and then I'll definitely buy the new one, because why not? Why not? But that's that. This is what I've been shooting all this stuff with, which I think the footage looks pretty great. You know, oh, you can see that. You can see a little bit of that artifacting. You can kind of see the rolling shutter a little bit. But yeah, you can see me running around. Oh, nice. Let's see here. I haven't done anything with the JetBlue Clench Fury. I've just been gone all month, so you know. I went mountain biking last weekend, you know, hung out with Nash, drank some beers. It was good. Went drifting, but did not go jet boating. That's something I should definitely do before summer is up. But yeah. Anyway, that's so sick. All right, so let's get back to this guy though. You can see the stuff that I shot. Yeah, so you can see here, this is me just like running around with a stick. You know what I mean? Like, try not to get in the way of all the drivers and their views, because like there's nothing worse than me just like being my fat ass, like obstructing their view and then them crashing. So it was important not to like you know, screw anything up. All right, so here are the first shots of our onboard camera. This thing is sick. This camera weighs 30 grams. It weighs 30 grams. It weighs nothing. And it worked out really well, I think. I think the footage speaks for itself. I haven't edited this yet. This is Strictly Drifting Volume 6 in you know, raw form. But you can see here, this is yeah, this is a camera stuck on the front of a RC drifter. And the footage, I mean, the footage speaks for itself. It's quite great. It's pretty stable. It's a little grainy, but what do you expect? It's like an action cam. It weighs nothing, and the lighting is quite poor in here. Yes. Drunken mountain bike, so much fun. It's true. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun, but K9, man, only do it if you got a track. It's so hard to get these things to run properly without help from somebody, you know. Just a heads up. Oh, we know a lot of nasty mountain bike stories for sure, man. Always baby step your riding, man. But yeah, no, the footage looks pretty damn good, I think. And this is the front. This is mounted to the front of a drift car. I don't know if I took any pictures of it actually. Oh, maybe I did. I'm looking. In there. Oh, maybe it was in this stuff. Oh yeah. Oh no, we'll talk about this in a little bit too. I'm just looking for footage, dudes. I'm looking for footage. Yeah, everything was cool. I'm on it, Clenched. I'm on it, Nash. I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, ask my face. Sweet. Wait, Nash, did you fall on your face? After that, no. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Where was that? Son of... How did I miss that? Ugh. Oh, man, I'm so mad. It was right there. Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to lose it. I think I'm going to lose it. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you can see there I zip tied it. I zip tied it to the back of one of the dude's cars, and it's so light that it like doesn't matter. It's so nice. Anyway, this is the camera here. It is just a decased Insta 360 action cam that they put in a much smaller case, and it only has 2 buttons, an on button and a record button. And it doesn't even have a battery. This thing does not have a battery. And yeah, you can connect to it through Wi-Fi, so you can see what it's seeing. You can set up your shot, you turn off the Wi-Fi, and then you can hit record, and it's super cool. And what I did, which I think was smart, although I'm sure this is what all the FPV guys do as well, is I like took the cable, the power cable. So the power cable plugs into the, into the side here or whatever. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to actually plug it in. That's stupid on camera, because it's, of course, never going to plug in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this cable is actually attached to a JST balance lead. So this balance lead plugs into your balance charger for your 2S LiPo. And what's sick about that is that it, like, whatever car we put this thing on, so long as they have a balance lead, I can power it through their regular battery. And then this thing still stays only 30 grams. I did notice a lot of drifter guys, they do away with the balance leads, because why do you need a balance lead if you can just put 2 posts into the battery? So I do also, for next week, I've got this 3S LiPo here, this tiny 3S LiPo, also from betafpv, that can power this guy if it needs to, and it's not that heavy, so it won't add as much weight. Yeah, now it's just a matter of like trying to mount this thing. It has a little like nipple there, right? It's like a tiny little nipple, and I've been trying my best to like figure out how the hell I'm gonna connect this thing. So yeah, so I've been like playing around in SketchUp, right? So like, I designed a camera, I made it a group. So you can see this is like a group that's just the camera, and it's, all of the measurements are correct. And then now I'm trying to figure out, I made this like penis looking thing, looks like a penis, but I'm not going to do that. And then I realized that like the center of gravity here is like incorrect there. So like, for the second iteration, I moved it up so that like we didn't have this thing like just tilt forward because of the weight. And I also want it to move, right? So like I made this like circle here, and that circle is going to be like connected to another circle to allow me to sort of pivot it. So I can like tilt it forward, I can tilt it back, and I can like do the sway if I need to. And then I also figured that I should probably design something so I can like angle it away from the car or towards the car. So this is kind of where I ended up with. And what I'm going to end up doing with this circle here is I'm going to end up creating sort of a mesh of gears on both sides. So you have to loosen the screw in order to like click it, by a certain amount of degrees. And then when you tighten the screw, it should lock everything together. So that's the idea. I also should mention that on this side of the mount, which is actually going towards the body of the car, so if you could think of the body being, attached to here, there's going to be 3 rare earth magnets that are going to be on here. And then I'm going to print the same thing without the mount for the inside of the Lexan body with 3 earth magnets as well. And they're going to be polarized together, so they want to stick to each other. And we're going to sandwich this camera between a layer of Lexan. And what that'll allow us to do is at least put this camera anywhere we want on the body of the RC car, and the image stabilization on this camera is quite great. So long as we pick sort of like a strong section of the Lexan, not the bumper, not something super flimsy, we should be able to get some cool, side shots, some cool, like, when you watch like Adam LZ and he's got a passenger with a camera, they're always like putting it out the window, or they're like tapping the door, or they're like, we got to figure out cool ways to mount this thing. And it's so light that I think it'll be really neat to use magnets. So that's the idea. That's what I was doing today on my lunch break, just trying to figure out, how I'm going to print this stuff and how to make it super, super cool or whatever. Let's see here. What are you dudes saying? I see there's some new. What's up, Steve? I'm drinking some beer. Let's do it. Cheers to beers, Nash. Man, I got way too drunk last week. What's a nipple now? What do you mean, Thingiverse? Randy, what is up, buddy? I was just in Alberta. Let's see here. Nash is laughing. What's up, Andy? Antonio, what's up, man, buddy? Hope you're selling a bunch of accessories. If you guys are looking for sick-ass turbos, man, yo, hit up Antonio. Right? Am I crazy? This is you, right? Am I nuts? I might be nuts. My brain might not be working today. Let's see here. I like my magnets medium rare, as does everyone. Let's do it. I need bigger ones than this, though. These are tiny. I should definitely get some bigger ones. Revis, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hope you're having a nice cold beverage. And I hope you're enjoying your summer, dudes. It's been an interesting summer. At least things have been opening up, so that's been pretty great. But anyway, I think it's a pretty good idea to try to get this thing going. I'm gonna definitely make another mount that's just right behind for like front shots and rear shots. So I think that's gonna be like quite the game changer for most RC, like just things where weight becomes an issue. Yeah, I don't know. I'm into it. I think it's cool. I think it works, and it'll stop me from having to do all this like zip tie stuff. We'll just like stick it. We'll just stick it like a magnet, and it should work really, really well. But the footage, this footage speaks for itself. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't. Let's see here. Yeah, the footage speaks for itself. It's pretty sweet. It's unedited, so it'll be a lot sicker when I actually cut this together with the, with the freaking fly stick. Let's call it the fly stick, because it really does remind me of sort of having FPV, like FPV quad chasing these guys. On the ground shot, you're kind of limited, but with this shot, I can fly away with it. I can go higher. I can go lower. I can frame it with the screen in the back to try to get as many cars into the shot as possible. That's something that I can do, which I think is super, super sweet. Oh, Griptopia, man. Is it raining? But yeah, looks good. What's up, Aiden? What's up, RC Boat Fanatic? Hope you dudes are having a good summer. Let's see here. Antonio, what are you saying? Oh, dude, I don't know. Isn't Grid Life out there? Or not Grid Life? Super G, dudes, let the man know. Isn't Super G out there? Colin Miller, what's up, buddy? What is up? Anyway, so we're talking about this camera, which I think is super cool. I'm gonna put it away because I'm gonna end up like spilling beer all over it, and then I'm gonna cry. Anyway, if you want one of these cameras, I put a link in the description. You can check them out at betafpv. I think they might be sold out right now, but I'm sure they're going to get more stock soon. But this camera is pretty sweet. I don't know if it's as strong as the GoPro or the Osmo Action, because those things are sort of like meant to be waterproof and, banged around. So, on the other side of California. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Let's see here. Griptopia saying I started building a drift Hilux 3D when the stream started posting progress during the chat. Oh, wicked cool. Sweet, man. D5. What do you mean? Wait, you mean... Colin, what are you talking about? You mean like... Wait, yeah. I'm confused. Because I've been building this thing for a while, and this is on a D5 chassis. And it's been running pretty well. I mean, you still need to be a bit more tuned. I gotta like... So 3 Racing like released a bunch of like updates for the front cantilever suspension to get the shocks to feel a bit softer, which apparently is a huge upgrade. Yeah, you did. Yeah, let's see here. I still want to buy a cage. I got a dope idea for a drift truck. Yeah, man, I'm like, the problem with selling these things is like I can't guarantee they're going to be super quality in terms of the 3D printing. So like it's a tough thing to sell, you know? And then also it takes like 60 hours plus to print this thing. So it's like kind of a dilemma for me. It's like, do I sell something that people might not be happy with because of the, because of FDM fused deposition printing is like not the best for, tubes and super complex structures like this. Or what? Like if we did this with resin printing, it would shatter. I mean, this thing I hit so much concrete when I was drifting this thing, and it held up super, super well. And I was like actually really, surprised. I had people hit here like a whole bunch of times, like super hard, and none of this cracked. Everything's been super strong. This is printed with PETG plastic, so it is like stronger, printing plastic. It's not like ABS or nylon or anything, but in order to print that material, you need to print it in an oven, basically. So, cheers, Nash. Let's see here. What are you saying, Andrew? No, I don't think the sandblasting it's too soft for sandblasting. I think you would either pit it quite hard, or it would end up like making it mush, which I don't think would be great. Andrew, I'm not putting a body on it because this is sort of like an homage to Strictly Drifting's drift Hilux. Jeez. And he drifts this thing sometimes in full cage, which I think is super cool. I did order Super G's pre-order for the Lexan version of this particular truck, and it might not fit perfectly, but if it does, I'll definitely put the cab and the tailgate, or not the tail, the bed. The bed and the cabs are going to go on it, but I'll probably keep this all open. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's something that'll definitely happen. They've just been out of stock everywhere for those Lexan bodies. And yeah, so it might happen. It might not happen. I might just like finish this thing totally and retire it or whatever. I'm doing a build series on this thing with Scale Addiction. And we're going to just chat about, the development of this thing, because we've been playing around with this particular platform for a solid like 8 months, and it's finally like ready enough to to sort of like be done with it, I guess. I mean, if I do sell some, I might sell some to some fans who are in here a lot, and then of course I'm going to take a loss because it's so many hours of time to print this thing. But I mean, I'm raffling one off. So I'm printing one right now that we're going to be raffling off. So if you do super chat me 5 bones, that adds you into a raffle. Not a lot of you dudes are on this raffle. So, if you do end up super chatting me 5 bones, you've got quite the, the likely chance of actually winning one of these things, and I'll ship it out to you. But yeah, it's super sick. Super sick. I definitely need a better ESC for this guy. Has no boost. It really doesn't. It just doesn't have the power, as much power as the other car does. Like this guy, just you can hear it. You can hear the RPM on this guy is like way higher than this guy. You know, this guy makes some great noises when you hit it on throttle. And yeah. Oh, what's up, Scale Addiction? Yeah, Scale Addiction's on here. If you dudes don't know who Scale Addiction is, you should definitely sub up to his channel. This dude makes some sick. If it wouldn't have been a thing without Scale Addiction. This wouldn't have happened without him. But we're doing a build, like I'm doing a build series of this like right now. I'm not drinking enough beer. That's what's not happening. But yeah, it wouldn't have been a thing without this dude. So yeah, kudos to him. We're gonna figure out, I don't know, we're gonna figure out how to like promote this, and we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna end up giving out STLs for this particular thing. Like we might do part of it, like we might do just the cab cage, and then that might end up being an STL. But yeah, but the whole cage itself is probably going to be kept, you know, it's going to be kept as a exclusive kpopRC thing that like only select few people will have the chance to own, which I think is kind of cool. I think that's like cooler than like, you know, sending out an STL and it getting stolen and then people at the track telling me that it's their design. Ugh, man, it happened. All right. Ugh. What are you dudes saying? All right, I'm on it. Dude. Oh, Scale wants to print a resin printer, or wants to print it in resin. That's super cool. Oh my God, what, dude? Man, thanks a lot, Antonio. Man, I'll much appreciated, buddy. That's super awesome. And Clenched is also in. I'll like figure out a way to like send you some stuff, Antonio. Like, yeah, always see this dude's always like a huge supporter of mine. So like, you know, maybe you don't need to win a raffle to get this thing for me, dude. Yeah, we'll talk, dude. We'll talk. Yes. What are you saying? Clench Fury for the chance to finally own a Hilux. Love the content. You could make a zip zap commercial entertaining. Me? Come on, man. I got too many uhs. Too many uhs and ahs. What am I doing with my life? That's a lot of bones for sure. So awesome. Let's see here. Super chat drink. All right, Clint, I'm on it. Cheers to beers, buddy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Bam. Yeah, man, I found my 10 scale jack in a drift group. No. Scale Addiction is trying to sell his work. He's worked super hard to make these STLs, and then we always end up finding them, like some dude being like, hey, who wants one of these? I'll print you it for like $50. And you're like, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be making money off of somebody else's designs. It's impossible to police, which is too bad. Yes, I know, Antonio, dude, man, I know. I got your address. I wrote it down. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna talk to you about it, but offline. But yeah, the techies. I found them at the Dollarama, man. I was gonna buy some, but you know how it starts with those chips. Yeah, it's worse than plagiarism, Andrew, because it's like these guys are making money, like they're selling it. It's not like you're like, you know, copying something for an essay for your, you know, final exam. Like this is like some guys like selling 30 of these things, making a profit, and like that's bullshit. Yeah, love me some takis. Takis. Delicious. The delicious chips, man. So good. So good. So freaking good. Agreed, man. Totally. And basically it's plagiarism. I'm sure that's a definition in there or whatever. But yeah. Here, I'm gonna play this because it's fun to have it in the background. Is the drift in action. Super cool. Super cool. Oh yeah, wait. So I didn't even in volume 5 at the end. Nash, I don't know if you ended up watching this part. But like we were playing. Oh god, that's loud. How do I turn this down? Audio mixer. No. Whatever, it's loud. Yes. gonna drink more. Yeah, totally. Midnight Jumper. The motor boost sounds so awesome. Yeah, I gotta set mine up. My boost is pretty low on the 180 SX, so that's gotta happen for sure. I mean, it's not clinch fear. It's not even gonna be regulation. It's just like I'm not gonna put up my designs on Thingiverse anymore because dudes are making money selling my designs. And it's happening everywhere. So just these guys are just not going to do it. We're going to end up just selling the prints. But with scale addiction is like on the other side of the world. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense for him to try to ship things to the States. It's like it basically makes it cost even more than it should. So that kind of sucks. Let's see. Something that requires some people that put the on techies. Oh. All right, I'm into that. I heard somebody else was dipping it in sour cream, which could be pretty tasty. All right, Clinch Fear, I'm on it. Lance, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hobby Talk RC. No, I'm working on it. It's hard. I've kind of got a new idea for the Supercharger sound. And it's to use the existing drive line because it's a D4. And because it was originally a 4-wheel drive chassis, there's a cog on the top of the, on the top of the transmission. Should I find it? Let's see. Oh, geez. All right, so I had to find the bag. This is all courtesy of K9. Thanks, buddy. This is going in. It's missing it though because this was 4-wheel drive. But on the 4-wheel drive version of this transmission, there is another cog sitting right here, and I might use that with a belt, and I might gear it down using its regular transmission instead of trying to create a whole extra motor system. Like I might gear it down that way, and that might make things a lot easier. And then also. All right, just so you know, I'm working on it because I am working on it. I got a super tiny ESC. This is like a really, really small ESC. Excuse my gross fingernails. I got to cut those. Yeah, it's a tiny ESC. And then, and I got one of these tiny geared motors. So this will gear it down. And these are aluminum gears. So this might give me a Supercharger whine just straight up. So I'm kind of testing out a lot of things to try to make it work. I got a spot to do the drift. Everything's kind of in the works. It's just a matter of getting that motivation and that push to get it done, which it needs to happen because those are the videos that do the best on my channel. And it's tough, man. It's tough. It's just a lot of work, It will, man, for sure. It'll stop it from catching on fire, which at least the parts that are important. Oh, yeah, Aldrez, man. Dude, man, that if you guys aren't following me on Facebook, I got a Facebook group of the same name, kpopRC. So find me on Facebook, join up there, and you'll see Guillaume here, William. He has the coolest job. This dude's a freaking miner. And he posted pictures of this massive, I don't know how many tons, man. Yeah, man, let me know how big was that freaking digger that got buried. Is it still buried? Anyway, join the Facebook group just to check out his photos alone, man. That dude works quite far underground, and the pics that he posts of heavy machinery that's RC, dude, it's insane. It's insane. Best beginner drift RC, Brandonator 3000. My advice to you, buddy, is to find a local track that you would be drifting at and go there. And then talk to the guys that are there and pick a platform that they stock parts for. And maybe you can buy a used one from one of the guys that's working there. If that's the best way. Because if you buy something that's been tuned and that works really well, you're going to be way better off than like buying something out of a box, like an MST ready to run that has like no adjustable features and that you're going to have to upgrade from then on. Like, it just really depends on, you know, I would go to a track, you know, usually when you go to a track, they'll have a, like a loaner car, and you can go there and you can pay $20 and they'll give you a loaner car and you can drive laps and you can see if you like it. And then if you like really like it and you think this is for me, because it's super frustrating to learn, like it's not an easy thing to pick up. You got to like really spend some time on it. Only then are you like, okay, I'm gonna drop $1,000 on like a YD2 or like some crazy RMX chassis and motor and gyro and stuff. So that's my advice to you, Brandinator 3000. Find a track, go see what they're driving, test out a few cars. You know, those guys are like, it's always a good group of dudes. And if you go in there and you're like, look, I'm super interested in getting into this, you know, those guys will just be like, here, man, try my car. And you'll like, you know, you'll end up figuring out what the best way or avenue to go would be. Because like me just telling you to go get an MST RTR drift car, I don't know if that's the best way. I don't think it is. The coolest part about RC drifting is the tandems. It's the camaraderie. It's the like art form of like getting close and like counter steering with another person. That's where it's at. Anyway, hold on, I'm trying to catch up on the thing. Your drift video was epic. Thanks a lot, buddy. I'm like working on the next one. What's cool about it is that I've got I don't know if you're just joining, but I've got onboard footage this time. So the next video is going to be even more epic when I can stitch it together. Oh, yes. Oh, awesome, Andrew. That's cool. Let's see what else you're saying. Yes, and yes, it's still buried. Oh my god, guys, this is like a multi-million-dollar freaking machine that is just buried in rubble. It's pretty cool. Let's see here, drifting and speed runs. Oh, like this particular camera angle, you mean? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Circe? I bet it's still buried, man. Yeah. If you guys aren't following me on Facebook, like I got a Facebook group, just join up. You can post like your projects, like what you think is cool, you know, as long as it's RC related. And yeah, and we can chat. Yeah. Oh, you mean the RTR MST 10 scale garage? Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, are you drifting it with other dudes? Like, you know, like, are you tandeming? I'm sure it does. It's just that there's no adjustment though. You can't really play with the toe. And I feel like RC drifting, it's all about the setup and like finding that beautiful point of like awesomeness. What's up, Hurok? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Gucci Skunk says, what's up? Everyone's saying, what's up? Let's see here. Next time, take my Nissan Skyline body. Love to see it on this track. Yeah, man. But then I got to print his Scale Addiction, bro. I got to print. There's so much time to print those things. And I don't know if you guys have seen the Scale Addiction's Skyline project that he did, but he spent a lot of time getting that finished just like perfect. I don't know if I have the patience for that, man. There's just something about body work that just like, I don't know. I can't. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Maybe that's why I made a cage. Maybe that's why it's all about the caged RC car versus a body, because I don't have to sit here and painstakingly paint stuff. And the Porsche is going to be huge, and that's going to be quite the paint job as well. All right, man, I'm just going slow. I'm sorry, dudes. I got so drunk last time. I'm sure you guys know that, like, man, it was too much. It was too much. Anyway, we could talk more about camera stuff if you guys want. I don't know if that's interesting to you dudes, but let's see here. I'm going to turn this down a bit more. Yeah. So also I have this thing. Oh, it's called a slider. I don't know if you guys ever seen a slider before. I'm sure you have, because like it's a thing. It's got a on bearings. It's got a a pedestal here, and you take your camera and you stick it on here, if it would let me. Yeah. And then you've got yourself a very predictable slider. And the sliders are sick, especially with drifting, because they constrict your movement. All right. So I'm sure people are going to say, oh, get a gimbal, get a brushless gimbal. The problem with brushless gimbals is they don't constrict movement in 3 axes. And you can probably set it to do that, but just your body won't even ever stay along 1 axis. So you end up getting these like weird kind of like movements with gimbals. And the gimbals are just like, not the best. Let's see here. Yeah, I was doing some, oh man. Oh my God. Have you seen this dash? Dudes, I don't know who makes this freaking dash, but it's got a key. There's a freaking key. Hold on, I'll go back. It's got a key. It's like clear, so you put a LED in the background and everything shines through. Oh my God, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Anyway, sliders are sick because you can get these like cool shots through windows and stuff, and it's like super smooth and pretty great. Country PayPal link for the raffle, you mean, or for that slider? Because that slider, you have to figure it out. Country, I'm on it. If you're looking for the PayPal link for the raffle, I didn't put it in this description, but in the last live, it's in there. It's the same one, so that'd be cool. Yeah, I know they're expensive. They're so expensive. But the dash is sweet. It's just totally sweet. It's totally sweet. My God, look at that thing. Look, there's a key in the freaking. No wonder it's $100 freaking dollars. Yeah, it's that's why. Let's see. This shot apparently is good. I put it up higher. What? Anyway, you can see the slider in the shot right there. Which is one thing. It's like hard to sort of hide the slider shots. And in the last drift video that I did, the whole beginning, this is all slider shots right here. Yeah, this is all slider. So you can see me sliding, and then sliding back. I don't know. Some good shots for sure. Raffle. No, the raffle's not happening. Oh, for the raffle. Yeah. You're going to have to either wait until I finish the live and I'll post it, or go to the last live and then it's in the description. I'm an idiot and I didn't post it in this one, which is stupid. I should have done that. But I'm a dumbass and I didn't do it. Man. I didn't do it. Anyway, so the camera I use, just because like trying to get back on the topic of the stream, which is going to be hard to do, after a few of these wobbly pops. But this is the camera I use. This is the Lumix GH4. I bought this camera when it was new, when it just came out. It must have been solid 7 years ago, and it's still a super good camera. I mean, for the price right now, it can't freaking be beat. Cheers to beers, Nash. Thanks. You can probably find a GH4 like this for like $500, maybe even less. And it shoots 4K, and it shoots all of these like amazing formats. It is a micro four thirds sensor, so it's a very small sensor, but the reason that is a good thing, because everyone's talking about full frame, like whatever. The thing that's great about that is I can use a booster. It's an optical booster, and I can use full frame lenses. And it actually ends up giving me more light, because you end up using, it's like a magnifying glass, gives you more light, and you can get, way more light on the sensor. This might be like way beyond what you guys want to know about, cameras and what have you. But like, if you're looking to buy, a new camera for like, for like your YouTube stuff, maybe don't buy this one because the autofocus is quite shit. But then one above this, the GH5, and there's going to be a GH6 coming out soon as well with like a brand new sensor from Sony. Yeah, man. If you got the $2.5 grand or $3 grand, this is a great camera to get. Also, what's sick about it, because it's such a small sensor, you can use these old 90s broadcast lenses, you know. So, you know, I can show you guys. I don't know if it's you know, if this is interesting, but oh yeah, should probably turn this. Oh god, guys, this isn't working out. I'm sorry. Quit the game. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in. Ha ha! All right, look at this monstrosity. So what's sick is, I mean, if I gave this thing 12 volts, it would work. The zoom rockers would work. It doesn't have autofocus, so you got to manually focus the thing. But I can do Bruce Lee zoom shots. You know, and this is what I ended up shooting all of the Canadian 5th Scale Nationals videos with. You know, because you could track cars and zoom. And I can also, like, you can be like a pro cameraman, and you can like focus and zoom at the same time. It's pretty sick. And I can be shooting 4K while doing it, which is pretty nuts. Even though I was shooting slow-mo most of the time. But yeah, look at this monster of a beast. I could like I can just like put it on a table like this. And oh yeah, scale addiction. Yeah, man. I mean, if you got the cash at A7 Mark III, A7S Mark III is quite a good camera. I mean, if you don't have a whole bunch of lenses, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money on lensing, which is fine. The Sonys have really good autofocus, which is good, and they're great in low light because they have such a large lens for sure. But I don't know if they do slow-mo. Yeah, I don't know what the bit rate is. I think if you wanted like really, really high quality output from that camera, you're gonna need an external recorder like an Atomos. But yeah. I'm not great at pinning. Wait, let's see here. I'm in between spots. I'll be posting something. Oh, nice, sick. I want to improve my photos and videos. Oh, wicked, awesome, dudes. All right. Yeah, Slade, man, we're both Canuckistanian. We're from from Ontario. We're from Ontario. Worst case, Ontario. Ontario. Yeah. If you watch Trailer Park Boys, you know what I'm saying. Also Canadian. What is up? Can we drop what? Oh, what waterproof? You mean the GH4 is splash proof. It's pretty waterproof, but I don't know. I wouldn't call it creek proof, but yeah. Building a homage to your highlight. Oh, wicked, man. Awesome. Thanks a lot, Cryptopia. I want that lens. The lens is pretty good. I mean, it's not super great. It's not super great. This is a 90s standard def lens. If you do end up going this route, you got to make sure you have a doubler. So there's a doubler. This makes the image cover the frame completely. Do I have a battery in here? Oh, I probably don't. I don't. There's no way I do. Oh, no, I should. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, haha. All right, let me close so we're like way. All right. Oh, you can see. You can see yourselves. Anyway, I can zoom in and out. Oh, I can't zoom in and out because my face is. Oh, haha. Wait, there's the comment feed. What? Okay, so if I flick the doubler, you can see the image doesn't cover the sensor all the way. So you need a doubler to do it. So that's the trick. And then focus is sick. Anyway, but it's a sick lens. It really, honestly, most of my zoom stuff from a distance that I'm trying to get slow-mo of zoom of cars jumping and stuff, this lens is it. It won't give you stabilization. It won't give you autofocus. So, I grew up in a world of no autofocus, so I'm cool with that. Invisipeak, how could I even help you, Invisipeak? How could I do it? Clench Fury, silicone spray, and everything's waterproof. True, although I already had to buy... Oh, man. Let's see if I can... Oh, shit. Okay, no, we're good. I already had to buy a ribbon cable to fix the touchscreen on the GH4. So I bought a few just in case I had the same problem. And so I already have the ribbon cable to fix one of these cameras because they're notorious for the touchscreen going on the back. And you got to take the whole damn thing apart. Yeah, I guess silicone spray. They also have like a waterproof diving plastic shit that did. Yeah, no, I mean, we could try it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I got 2 of them, so we could do it. Actually, one of them is Mark Felino's. He's usually on here. Pop, hold it down. Thumbs up, everybody. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Online Hobby Guy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Get a cheap Fuji. Yeah. No, I like to be able to, like, look, I mean, I got 2 lenses right here, right? See? Like, this one is a vintage Nikon 28 millimeter lens, so it's fairly wide. And then because I have a speed booster, it's actually 28 mils or close to it. And it's a 2.8. So that means the aperture actually opens quite a bit. The aperture opens quite a bit and allows for super low light shooting, and also gives me extreme shallow depth, which I don't know. I mean, for a while there, it was like the only way to shoot video, to make it look cool, is to like have the background super out of focus. So like, I'm not into those cameras that aren't modular in terms of lensing, because I don't know. Maybe that's just boring for me. I don't know. Focus, you fuck. Yeah, totally. Let's see here. What else are you saying? Scion, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good day, good Tuesday. Now just tell me to drink beer. Swift Flex. Everyone's giving advice on how to. That's good. Breaking ribbons sucks no matter. I know, man. It happens because, like, especially with stuff where it's like a door and it opens and closes a lot. Slade, I'm on it. All right. Yes, we're doing it. Cine lens adapter would work. Yeah, it would. Actually, yes, it definitely would with the Micro Four Thirds. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, when are you ever going to have a Cine lens, though? Like, I guess I could rent one for like $300 a day. But I don't know if the camera, like, at that point, you just rent a Red camera or like something, an Alexa, like a way more appropriate camera that can shoot super high bit rates. I would even say, like, what Scale Addiction is saying, like this Sony A7S Mark III would be a good option, or I think they're on Mark IV, would be a good option for Cine lenses, because it's full frame. You're getting the full, these cameras are cheap, man. These cameras are cheap, and I like don't have the cash to really like shill out a lot. I can get a really good image out of these. And I'm right now, you guys are actually watching me on one of these cameras. So, it works. It works enough for what I need it to do. And I unfortunately don't make enough cash on this channel to invest in any more equipment. So I'm just hoping that nothing breaks terribly, which is crazy. Weird funk today, the family stuff. Oh, man, dude. All right, well, don't get in a rut, man. Can't pick your family, and you probably still love them. Let's see here. Pangai or Koenigsegg. I don't know. Like, Invisipeak, can you afford any one of those? Because I can't. So why would I bother? Why would I bother, like, thinking about that? Anyway, let's see here. All right, I'm on it, Clench Fury. I think I already did that one, didn't I? Hobby Guy. Dude. Let's see here. Yeah, man, for sure. But no, I mean, it sucks. Still sucks. I mean, I hope he's having a good. Hopefully, it's an easy thing to resolve or something. Get down with the tall can. Yeah, you know me. All right, Wicked. I'm in. I'm drinking to that. Cheers to beers, bros. Let's see what else we got here. No, the old cameras getting sold with old lenses. They get sold for like $600. I know. See, like, I mean, I have a bunch of these Nikkor lenses. These are like 80s, maybe like early 90s lenses, but the freaking focus is mechanical, right? So, and they're super smooth, and like I said, the aperture like 2.8 to 22. It's quite a good lens. Like, and then also Russian lenses. There were all these like Russian lenses they made for like their space, back when they were trying to make it to the moon, that are like $50. The M44s. There's so many really amazing lenses. That's why I went with Micro Four Thirds, because it's the most adaptable setup, but it's not the best, that's for sure. Oh, thanks, man. Online hobby guy, thanks a lot, dudes. All you guys who paid through PayPal as well. Like, I just haven't looked there in a couple of days, so I'm sure it's in there. And when I do the raffle, I just go through my history. Slade, I'm on it. Griptopia, man, the wheels. Oh, wheels on the Helix. I don't know, Rotas? I don't know what they are, but I bought them at the track. And they're pretty sweet. I can't even remember what wheel compound we use on the concrete, but there's a specific tire they use at the track. And so when you do end up going to a track to RC Drift, just ask them what tires they use, and you're probably going to end up having to buy tires for their track surface, because they'll know exactly what to use, and it'll just like avoid a lot of headaches, which is kind of a thing with drifting, unless you got somebody to be like, oh no, that's not right. Something's not working there. Let's see, what else are you saying? They work great. Yeah, they do work great. If you're talking about the actual tires, I'll let you know. I can find out. I just don't remember, because at the time I just threw them together, and then that was that. I have a 50 mil. I have a 50 mil Nikon. It's in with all my other camera gear. I do have 50 mil. 50 mil. I find 28, man. 28 is the sweet spot. I think I have a 24 as well. This one is this one's a 12. Yeah, this one's a 12. This is a prime lens 12. It's a SLR Magic lens. This thing is pretty nutty as well. Just super great lenses, but yeah. Zeiss, yeah, man, Eric, I mean, if I could afford Zeiss lenses, I would buy Zeiss lenses, but like right now I'm just like picking up the cheapest primes that I can. Like, I mean, these are vintage. You can probably pick one of these things up for $130. A Zeiss lens equivalent to this would be probably $2,500. The D5 steering, like, what do you mean? You mean how far it goes? Because it's quite I mean, it's quite intense. Like, it's quite good. You can see, sort of the lower A arm and how that works. The thing with the 5Ds is they come with rims that don't actually work on the chassis. A lot of people don't realize that, like, if you were to take the stock rims from the D5 and do this and spin one, that it would rub. It would rub here, and it's a terrible idea. You don't want to use the wheels that came with it. You got to get ones that have sort of like a bit of a lip. There's like a lip here, and that kind of gives you clearance, like nothing is rubbing, right? Which is important. I don't think you can see the servo is actually in the center. You can see the servo is there. It's in the center. And yeah, I mean, it's very twitchy. It's quite good. It's quite a good setup for sure. I can show you the other one. This is a 5D as well. Man, I should probably get a proper chassis. And by proper, meaning like more expensive, where they didn't cheap out on a lot of things. The D5 is quite a budget chassis that you can get running very, very well. You just need some people with experience to help you out. Monster Parts, man. You're having a good Tuesday. Cheers to beers, bro. I don't know what that. What's up? Looks like a top of the line. I don't know what that. What do you mean? Red or gray? Oh, Griptopia. Are you sticking with black rims, right? I don't know, man. I'm like not really I don't know. We'll see what happens. Probably going to end up using those gold ones because they're so good. Purple, come on. No, silver with black bumpers. Cryptopia. Silver with black bumpers would be sick. What else would be sick? Like the two-tone. The Hiluxes with two-tone are the coolest with the black bumpers, like the all the way around, the trim, black, and then another color on top. I'm thinking silver and black. That would be super cool. With bronze or gold rims would be cool. Or white rim. Like, you know, at that point you can do whatever. It'd be super awesome. Yeah, silver body, but the bottom, like the bumpers on the bottom. Let's see. Looking for it. I'm looking to see if I can find one that's like that. I don't think I can, though. Hard to find. Or maybe like a tan, like a military, like sand, like it's yellowy, but like flesh color, you know, like that, like yellow, but like desert sand color. You know what I'm talking about? That would be sick as well. I'm looking for two-tone so I can show you what I'm talking about, but it's hard. Maybe I search two-tone. I don't know. I saw one and I was like, man, that's the sickest. That's the sickest. They look really good in silver, though, Cryptopia, man. They really do. You don't have to do, like, wild colors to make them look good. Maybe just the front bumper's black and then go, like, some kind of, like, lighter color for the body, which would be sick. I don't think I'm ever going to find it. Yeah, maybe, do I have, like, I might have, like, a whole folder of, like, inspiration for the Hilux. Oh God, I keep saying it wrong. No, I don't. I thought I did. Okay, inspiration. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I don't. Let's see, funnily enough on it. Check the Facebook. Okay, I will. All right, I'll check it. I'm on it. The mic, man? What do you mean the mic? You guys are still hearing me, right? Let's see here. Ooh, tan. Yeah, tan, man. I'm telling you, tan would be really nice. Oh, sick, dude. Man, that looks so good. God damn you. You're so good at freaking... Yeah, this is a different generation. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save the image. Desktop. I'm gonna show you dudes what Cryptopia is sending us through Facebook. If I can. Because it's like hard to talk while doing computer stuff. It's like tough. All right, so this is what Cryptopia is talking about right here. I'm assuming this is something he's 3D modeling, which is sweet. This is just one generation older. This is one generation older than the Helix that we're building. You can see kind of how rounded out the front end is on this generation. It's slightly different. I'm gonna see if I can find the videos of it. I'm gonna trim this down. What are you saying? Fiero, yeah, Fiero would be cool. I'm thinking more like dream cars, Clench Fury. I'm thinking more like Lotus, Esprit, you know, or like what Stanceworks is doing right now, where they've got a Ferrari. What is that freaking? Oh man, that guy's building such a sick Ferrari. Oh my god, Ferrari Stancework. Man, I hope I find the images of it because oh my god. Maybe I won't find it. There he is. 308. Yeah, that dude. Okay, I'm just gonna save this picture, and then I'm gonna like. You guys are talking about Fieros, and like I'm thinking like Fieros. Like, I like Fieros. They're sick. And I guess, like, attainable in a certain way if they're not rotted out. Because I guess you probably would never be able to find one of these things for cheap. But, I mean, like you guys are talking about Fieros, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Stanceworks here putting a Honda K motor, 1,000 horsepower Honda K motor into a 308. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if it was my dream and I had millions of dollars in the bank, Rocket Bunny wide body kit, how sick is that? How sick is that? Anyway, I'm like totally getting, we're like away from the Hilux, which is fine. All good on the sound. Okay, cool. Sweet. Nash, I'm on it. Oh. Oh, sweet. All right, Midnight Jumper is dropping some knowledge for sure. All right, wicked. That's good to know, man. All right, wicked, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were made by Topline. That's pretty sweet. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. But like a Fiero, like, okay, I'm gonna find a Fiero just so we can like compare. Fiero, like, there's dudes are like making Fieros into Ferraris. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Okay. Here we go. This is fun. This is good. Save image. Desktop. We're getting there. Where are you, desktop? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Ugh, so many freaking monitors. Oh no, it's a WebP. Will WebP work? Oh, it does. Okay, thanks, Premiere. You did it. All right. Fiero 308. Fiero 308. Like, maybe I'm being a bit like, let's find one that's like stanced. Let's find one that's like slammed, looks cool, doesn't look too like 80s, fat tired or whatever. There's some really cool ones. Okay, there's some really cool ones. I'm not gonna lie. There's some good ones. Shit. Where are we here? Desktop. I'm trying my hardest here to do this quickly. It's hard. There's some cool Pontiac Fieros. I'm not gonna lie. There's some cool stuff, but 308. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Wait, what's Monster Parts saying? Where are your Monster Parts? Yeah, no, I know. But then you, Monster Parts, you and I, well, I mean, watching this guy, because if you guys are on YouTube and check out Stanceworks, check out this project. He is building a like time attack car out of this car, and he's custom building the whole thing. He basically took the V8, the Ferrari V8 out of this thing, sold it for like 10 grand, and is putting a freaking Honda K motor in there, which is fine because it's less weight, more power. It's turbocharging it, so it's going to be sweet. But I'm sure all the purists are just like shaking in their bones. They're pissed that 308 had been turned into a swapped Honda. But I mean, just him like dealing with the chassis and how ugly and crappy square tubed the chassis is. It's funny to watch just to see how crappy built it is. So like, yeah, man, maybe the Fiero might actually end up being a more like tunable option than the actual stock 308, which is kind of it's a bit laughable, right? Yeah, what's Vision Mixing saying here? I'm trying to find Vision Mixing. Did I lose him? Yeah, no, I think Fiero is a treasure. It is. No, like, just like any car, though. Let's see what else you're saying. See what happened. No, Slade, it's fine. Fieros are fine. Like, there's some sick Fieros. It's fine. It's fine. It's just like when people talk about dream cars, I'm just like, dream cars. You know? What would be my dream car? I don't think it would be a Pontiac. You know? Like, I mean, it wouldn't be this Pontiac, would it? I don't know. There's other Pontiacs that I think are cooler. Maybe not as like race bred. Was the Fiero? I guess it's mid-engine, right? So it's probably fairly race bred. I don't know. I don't know. Also, it looks like there's something serious in this car, right? Like, I mean, maybe that's just a 4-cylinder, like individual throttle body, like ITB setup here. It's probably not a V8. It might be a V8, but maybe for racing, 4-cylinder may be lighter and more. I don't know. Flicking from, yeah, all right. I don't know, man. I don't know. Both rear end, both like, yeah, mid-engine, I think. I don't even think they're rear engine. I think the motors are just like directly behind the seats. I mean, anything turbo is sick. I would take a turbo Fiero. No, I don't know. The front, though. The front is a little bit, I don't know. There's just something about the Fieros that I'm just not really, I don't know. I would rather, you know what I'd rather do? And I would rather do an all-wheel drive CRX. Is that weird? I'd rather do like a second-gen all-wheel drive CRX than a Fiero. Or no. You know what? I mean, we're talking dream cars, right? Pantera. Right? I mean, oh man, and then these things dumped with like some serious dish. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, hold on, I'm on it. I'm trying to get in here. De Tomaso. I mean, we're gonna talk about dream cars. I mean, V8 powered American Muscle, serious American Muscle, mid-engine V8 action, De Tomaso. There's some sick De Tomasos too. Like when they're like, you know, they're like Ferrari. Oh, okay, dream cars, Ferrari F40. I should drink more beer. Yeah, like you just can't beat this. This is like childhood dream cars, man. I don't know, but I guess everybody's got childhood dream cars. I don't know. CRX, man. Yeah, Midnight Jumper, you got it, man. I don't know. There's something about those freaking high revving Honda motors. It just makes so much noise and just don't go very fast. NSX. Okay, no, I can't change your mind. Okay, the NSX is super sick because it was half designed by Senna, the like F1, the legendary F1 racer who died racing F1, who was the fastest in the wet. You know what I mean? That guy. Yeah, no, true. NSX for sure. But yeah, best mid-engine NSX. I'm into it. And then Boosted Boys bought one, K-swapped, the 1,000+ horsepower. Yeah, I don't know if I like how it looks, but yeah, I can't. I mean, Bring a Trailer, they're going for like $20K, which is crazy. I mean, I guess Bring a Trailer, like, grain of salt there, but MK4 Supra, dude. Who rock? Jimmy Oaks just bought a fucking MK4 Supra that is a bit like weirdly, you know, salvage title or whatever. Go check out Jimmy. What's his Jimmy? Oh God, why did I just said his name? Jimmy Oaks. Jimmy Oaks is doing stuff with an MK4 Supra, and yeah, those are sick. I remember going to school, taking the bus to high school. Some dude would park it in a parking lot, and you could see the like 4-inch exhaust out the back. Like, oh my god, like all the way under the car. That's another dream car for sure. Italian made exhaust sounded mean but refined. Best description is it sounded American but with Italian touch. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not even into this one per se. Like, I've seen way cooler De Tomasos. Let's see here. De Tomaso. There's some really nice examples of like properly resto modding them that I just like, oh my god, I just drool over. Oh god. Dudes, give me the full car. Give me the full car, the front. Come on. I don't know why I can only find the side of this car. Okay, I'm gonna save it, and then we can just like dream about what it looks like in the back. But come on, man, this car is just like insanity. I don't know. The lines, man. It's the lines, the hips. Maybe I'm just like I'm an ass man. Totally an ass man, dudes. It's got to be the hips, man. Good Lord. Okay, Hoorok, man, I'm with you too. The MR2 is a sick car. Man, such a sick car too. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, and if you're talking about the CRXs, for sure. Yeah, I mean, like Griptopia, I guess it depends, right? Because like the thing with well, I wouldn't do K20, I would do K24. Out of a TSX or whatever, you want the ones that have the most cam timing. Those motors, when you turbo them, you can create any kind of power curve you want. So it makes sense that everything is getting K-swapped right now. It's because it's fairly it's just a cheap platform. It's a dime a dozen for the block. You know, it makes sense, but like it depends on what M3 we're talking about, right? You know, like would I do it to an ETH? Maybe. No, I would. Like, I don't know. I guess it depends on your car. R34 JDM, yeah, car. Yeah. Can you guys, Super Greg, can you guys get those in the States yet? Are they like the right age to get them yet? I heard they're like people are buying them in Japan and just storing them in Japan until it becomes like legal to import them. Yeah. No, the Ferrari of the Orient, the R34, man. Yeah, I'm into those cars too. Delicious cars. All right, Slate, I'm on it. Okay, do it to a regular E30. No, yeah, M3, agreed. Okay. If we're talking E30 and it's an M3, like a box flared M3, you better be freaking restoring that thing back to original or something. I mean, unless it's got like a salvage title and you've like rebuilt the thing. I don't know. Ooh, somebody texting me? What's happening? Sorry, guys, I didn't mute my phone today. Did I win the lottery? No. Oh, nice. Somebody joined the raffle on PayPal. Thanks a lot, dudes. Thomas, man, thanks a lot, buddy. I really appreciate you, dude. You know, you're in the raffle. Yes, so much appreciated. Thanks, guys. It's hard to sort of like keep going on this thing. I'm trying to like make budgets for other projects. I have too many projects, but let's yeah. If you guys want to win one of these freaking Hilux cages, you know, super chat me 5 bones. Let's see here. Yeah, no, my buddy had a Fiero. Like, Fieros are sick. They're sick cars. Now, you know what though? So one of my buddies had like 87, I don't know, 87, some 80s Fiero, and then my other buddy had a Fox body Mustang, and it's like, ooh, I would so go for a Mustang of that generation over the Fiero, like so hard. Is that bad? Is that bad? Man, I love those. As a love-hate all the time. I know. Well, Antonio, man, my brother has a 993, right? So my brother has a a super sexy Porsche, right? And it's a driver. He drives that thing everywhere. It's got tons of miles on it. It is a driver, and maybe it shouldn't be because it's like the last of the air cooled. You know what I'm saying? Here, let's see if I can show you guys. I have some images of it, I think. Let's see. Media browser. Give it a second. Give it a second. I should drink more beer. That's what I should do. What's Gear Guy saying? Gear Guy, I've always wanted a 68 Charger RTR. Yeah. Sick. Sick. Nash is with him for sure. Yeah, no, I believe that too. I totally believe that. But you can, did they ever come V8 stock? Like, did they ever come with that? Was it the, oh man. I don't know enough about these cars, but I'm assuming was it the North Star V8, or was that what people were swapping into them because it was like a transverse V8? I don't know. Oh, here we go. I'm looking for. I don't think I made a number on it. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks. Maybe 993? Nope. Maiden? No. Oh, man. Ruining it, guys. I can't find it. Phantom Flight 2. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. I think this is it. Ooh, maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yes, my brother has one of these. Also, he has another Porsche too, but worked hard for that. I did not work that hard enough to buy my dream car, that's for sure. But yeah, man, sick Porsche. Anyway, this is like the first time we were playing with the Phantom, DJI Phantom, before, like, you know, the FAA not shattered everyone's hopes and dreams, and now you can buy one on Craigslist for nothing. Anyway. Yeah, sick car. Sick. No, I mean, I would just love to, like, relive. I love to relive my, like, end of high school years and like straight up turbo some stupid Honda, man. Like, I'd even do like an EF Civic, even like a 4-door sedan, and put like a B motor in it, or even like budget, put a K motor in there, turbo that thing. I'm pretty sure Hasport makes mounts, which would be super cool. Yes, no, they are super great. For sure they are. But yeah, now people just replace them, do standalone, engine harnesses, and and everything. That's usually pretty fine. I'm assuming it's because even like the fuse boxes were like so archaic for the time. Like, all right, Clench Fury, man, have a good Tuesday, man. See you next week. Oh, what isn't? Yeah, true. What car of that era isn't? Yeah, true. Let's see here. EF 4-door Civics. I'm telling you, like a sedan with a big fat intercooler in the front and like door dinged, rust. Like, I don't know about rusty, but I saw some dude like back in the day, in college years, driving around Oakville in one of these things, turbo, and I was like, that is the sickest. Like, he wasn't running a lot of boost, like probably 5 psi, but like, oh my god, I'm so into that. I don't know why. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know if he'd be down. He might be down. The thing with the 993, it's all vintage performance, right? So they're not the fastest cars. They're just not really that fast. But it's like the experience, it's the sound, it's this, the feel, it's the touch the windshield, like have your hand on the wheel and touch the windshield with your fingers. It's like everything about it, the leather, the oil smell, just something about those cars. Super cool. Super cool. I'm so into it. Yes. Let's see. Heli plant, yeah. Sure. Let's see, just thinking of turbocharging a Cub 90 Honda. Cub 90 Honda. Ah! You mean like with a really, really tiny turbo or something? Is it a 4-stroke? You need a 4-stroke if it's a 2-banger. You're gonna have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time turbocharging a 2-stroke. But yeah. Fully built B16. Nice. The VTEC, bro. The VTEC. No, it didn't yet. And oh man, dude, I used to go to we had this thing called N8, and we went to N7, N8, and N9 as the Niagara meets, Niagara Falls, on the Canadian side, and we had it was it was Hondas, man. It was all Hondas. Oh man, maybe I should hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. I promise. I didn't go far. But yeah. Whoa. So what? The black one and that red one. So the red one was mine. The black one was my brother's. We turbocharged my brother's with this, Volvo T3 turbo. And then mine was a Quint Integra ZC dual overhead cam motor. The black one had a D16A1. It was a dual overhead cam Integra motor, but it wasn't from Japan. Mine was from Japan. It was a ZC, but it was stock carbed. It was carbed. It wasn't fuel injected, which was a really weird variant. And it looked so stock. I wish I had. And that's, look how young I am, eh? Look how young. Look at all my hair. Dude, that was me 18, 19 years old. God damn. What a time. What a time to be alive. Anyway. No, they weren't bad. I mean, they were strong motors, man. I had a header, 4-2-1 header on mine. It was, dude, man, it would chirp third. I mean, for such a light car, No, dude, man, I'm old AF. Yeah, for sure. Am I old? I mean, yeah, no, I think I think I can start saying I'm old AF, I guess. Kpop, man. Yeah, look at it. Look at this douche. Look at this douchebag right here. Look at him. Still up to his stupid antics. Like a dummy. Love it. Living in Hamilton at the time. Hamilton, Ontario, Steeltown. Steeltown, man. It's good times. Was that 4 years ago? No, dude, that was 17 years ago. 2003. 2003. Ooh. I don't know. Was my math wrong? I don't know. Was that for... Dude, man. No. I'm losing my hair, bro. It's done. I'm done. I'm getting fat because of all the Tall Can Tuesday beers. Whatever. It was sweet. It was good. The one thing that I really regret about that time is that we didn't have digital cameras. And I didn't have a camera at the time. Even though I was going to film school, maybe just a little bit after that I went to film school. But we didn't have my freaking point and shoot camera. It was 1.2 megapixels camera. And it shot video, but it didn't shoot audio. And I didn't even shoot it. I didn't think about it. Those freaking, man, I scared some people in that car. That car was fast. The turbo that we made, it wouldn't brake. You get it so fast that the brakes, the whole thing would it was nuts. It was that car was fast. Because it was a dual overhead cam, 1.6 liter at 5 psi. It was a naturally aspirated, so compression ratio was quite high. And then we were force feeding it 5 psi. I was using an FMU because we didn't have computer controlled, fuel injection yet. Although at the end of the time, I ended up getting turbo edit. Turbo edit was before Honda data. and I got something called an ostrich ostrich emulator, ostrich EEPROM emulator, and we would like desolder the chip on the like ESC, and then we would plug this thing in, and it was this little box like a USB, and and then we could adjust the fuel maps on the fly. But we never really dug too deep into that because I got a girlfriend, moved downtown, started making TV shows for MTV Canada, and that was it, man. Didn't do it. Dude, it was like nuts. I don't know how I didn't die, man. I don't know how I didn't. Like, we could lift that car up. My brother and I could lift the back of that car up. Like, it was under a ton. It was under a ton. It had no interior. It had no racing seat. There was no cage. It had a boost gauge. Had an MSD ignition module that had the boost retard. So per pound, I could retard the spark per degree. Does that make sense? So that was our fuel management, was like an FMU. So for every pound of boost, it would restrict the return on the fuel line. So it would force more fuel through the injectors. And then we would retard the spark with this freaking MSD ignition. Oh my God. I don't know. I'm totally nerding out a little bit about it. Slate, I'm on it for sure. Let's see here. All right, dude, man, go down in the hole. Maybe dig out that crazy freaking machine. But yeah, man, have a good one. William, we'll see you guys next week. I know, dude, man, I'm telling you, who rock. I mean, unless you get charged by the EPA. Totally, man, totally. And now with like fuel tech and stuff, with fuel tech, it like learns itself. It like figures it out on its own. All right, I'm on it. I'm only doing 3 today, guys, because like last time, dudes, I had to nurse. It was quite the hangover on Wednesday last week. Good Lord. Thanks, Nash. I'm on it. Everyone's saying good night. Yeah, but it was, we weren't using it. We were using turbo. Maybe you're probably right. It probably was. But the thing, John, was that the cars that I was using weren't OBD1. They were OBD0. They were pre-OBD1. So Honda data did not work for our cars because they were older cars. They were 87. It was a CRX 1987 CRX SI. So it was like the first generation of fuel injection. So no, it was out, but it wouldn't work for our cars, which is fine. They weren't doing anything for OBD0. Anyway, it's just interesting. It's like actual history. Like, I'm sure if I talked to Brent from PFI, he would commiserate with me about it all. But yeah, but wait, hold on. Building a series, K series. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't need 1,000 horsepower. Like, you could do, if it's anything like the cars that we were doing, we were pumping 5 PSI in that thing, like 10 PSI stock block internals, just shy of like maybe 350 horsepower. That's enough. You don't need more than that. Like, I mean, I guess it's like a drug, I don't know. Right? OBD0, Cryptopia, for sure. I don't know, OBD implemented at the time. Yeah, no, there was like, I think they were calling them OBD0 because like it was turbo edit at the time, which is kind of interesting. Things change. I'm working on a standalone unit. I mean, it's so easy to do things. At least it's easy to develop computer-controlled stuff these days. We had Megasquirt. Megasquirt had just started, so like we could have done a totally standalone, but then we would have had to build our own wiring harness or figure that all out, and the information was hard to find. We had this one guy out of, somewhere in the States. I can't remember. It was where that freaking sniper guy was, where they were like laying in the car and shooting people. Oh God, why can't I? That's how I remember where he was from. Maryland? Was it Maryland? Anyway, this dude, man, he was like a walking encyclopedia. He had all these like notebooks, and he could tell you, like, you'd be like, all right, 1998 Honda Civic, yellow wire with white line through it. What is it? He'd like flip through this book, and he would tell you what the wire was. It was awesome. So cool, man. Those are the dudes, man. Those are the dudes to hang out with for sure. Sass. Oh yeah, of course. We should do Sass. I should drink this beer and we should do Sass. I'm ready for it. Let's do it. Let's do Sass. Where are we? Let's see here. I gotta find Sass. Where's Sass? Did I not put Sass up on here? Sass. Oh God, guys, I am. It's hard. Everything's hard right now. I don't know why. Why is everything so freaking hard? Source. Haha. We did it. All right. Sass.
Hashtag still in shit.
Yes, wicked dudes. All right, so if you guys use the hashtag scale as SHIT on Instagram, I will shout you out. So like, do it, man. Just if you're posting stuff, whatever it is, car related, RC related, I don't care. I'm into that. So you guys should definitely do it, because yeah, I'll show you out on this thing. We'll talk about your wickedness and what you're doing and how awesome that stuff is. Wait, do I have it here? Yes, I do. Maybe I'll make this bigger for people like Nash who need glasses. See what's up here. Drift Spec RC. Love the Dakine material here. I'm assuming that's for mountain bikes, whatever. Not sure about the anal beads there though. Is that are those no, they're not anal beads. That's cool. 1/24 scale though, so this thing is tiny, and the scale looks sick. I just love this. Like, did you take this out of a hat or did you do that with a Sharpie? I don't know, but that looks super sick. Scale Science. I bought this, so I have the STL for this delivery truck, and man, maybe if I end up going down to Colorado to drift with these dudes, I should probably print one of these. Because like, how cool would it be to see like 4 or 5 of these things drifting, drifting together? Because that would be super cool. Oh, am I on top posts? Oh God. Okay, good guys. At least I'm not on mute. You know what I'm saying? At least I'm not on mute. Here we go. Thanks a lot, guys, for letting me know, because like I would have gone through all the top posts, which is funny because none of them are me. Anyway, hi, Slide Away. Got one of these fucking things. Oh my God. God, like, what are these things even called? Is this a YD2? I don't think it's a YD2. Am I crazy? That's a YD2? I thought this is one of those custom chassis where it's like a solid rear wheel axle. I guess it is a YD2. It's definitely a YD2. That's fine. Super nice high slide away. That looks super great. Let's see here. Sasquatch RC with his slow-mo drifting. Do you see a little bit of flicker? No, he's got some good lighting, which is good. It's not flickering too much. It's also kind of interesting because when you hit the slow-mo, you can kind of end up seeing how out of balance your passenger right wheel is. It's a little wobbly. You might want to fix that here. You can see it. You can really see it right here. Look how wobbly that is. I don't know. Might be affecting some stuff. You might want to balance that wheel. I don't know. But that body looks just delicious, man. Love that green. Love that. Look at the wide body. It just looks good, man. Looks super good. Boards 92 with his YD2 looks pretty good. He's got the top mount motor. Is that a conversion? I'm not sure. I don't know much about YD2s, but I'm assuming that thing looks super clean. The wiring is super nice. When it's clean like this, man, it looks good. Motion Model SRC, getting ready for that E30 life. Love the period correct. Like, what are those, BBS meshes? I don't know. Looks so good. Can't wait to see some paint on that thing, man. That's pretty nice. Super scale added again. What the hell, man? That looks so good. Okay, so Gear Guy's saying it was a Whitey too. That's for sure. Yeah, man. Super scale's got the coolest stuff. I can't wait to sort of like get back into the neighbor build so we can like see what that's gonna do drifting. I don't know if I should do the burnout before taking it to the track or if I just should take it to the track. I'm not sure. Russell RC, man, tilt down, bro. Oh, okay, maybe not. Don't do it. But that looks sick too. He's got a Traxxas. What was that track? I don't know. It's hard to say. Scale Addiction's printing his own wheels. They look very similar to my drift wheels that I didn't have to 3D print. Oh no, it's got an extra spoke in here. Here's 6 and he's got 5. I got an extra spoke. That's cool. Looks super cool. Also, the disc brake looks super, super cool. Let's see. There's more images. Yeah, I can't wait to see more videos on Scale Addiction's YouTube channel. Yeah, looks great, man. Looks super great. Monster Parts, man, always killing it with the liveries, bro. Like, look at this thing. It almost looks like hand painted in like the coolest way. Like, I love this. Like, it's like spray painted, you know? It just looks so good. Also, great choice of wheel colors. And then he's got the Domino's. Yeah, Domino's delivery thing at the top. That's pretty choice right there. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Let's hear Scale Japan with their slaps. Loving that thing. Scale Japan, man. If you want, man, send me some of these things. I'll rock them, man. I'll rock those stickers for sure. Scale Crawler with his Land Rover. That looks pretty sweet. Something about the patina here. I've got some video. Like, I was traveling across Canada and I like found a lot of really cool, sick old trucks. And I was like shooting all the patina on there. So I'm gonna end up releasing some videos on my trip across Canada. And yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff to just get inspiration from. That that you guys should definitely check out, even for the drift projects. It looks super good. Slide Theory, man. You got too many crawlers, bro. It might be time to sell a couple of those things. Good Lord. Look, that's a lot of money right there. Loving it, though. I'm happy to see this because it just means that I don't have as much of a problem, which I have a problem. But this dude, man, this dude's got a way better problem. This just means I need more RCs, bro. God, wait, there's more pictures. Okay, I'm going to see what's up. Oh, that thing's sick. Oh, man, Kevin's not watching, but Kevin's got one of these things. Should give him some ideas. That's sick. The lights are sick. The foam up here is sweet. Everything about this looks cool. I mean, I guess if you've got this in your backyard, you're bound to have a whole bunch of RCs. It's so sick. I'm going to drink more beer. Am I, though? Still on top posts? No, most recent, bro. Most recent. Do you want me to refresh? Oh, no, I can't refresh. Hold on. This is what we're going to do. All right. Hashtag scale as. I'm not doing SAS, so maybe that's the problem. All right, let's see. Most recent, man. Bang, bang, bang. Look, it says most recent. And then we are, we're like right here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Yokomo YD2 2E Plus modified. That looks sick. So into that. That looks awesome. I got to give me one of those eventually. The scale crawler. I love that blue. Looks really good. RC Garage, man. I've been following this thing on Instagram, and man, look at the V8 there, the LS, that filter. Can't wait to see some paint on there. This whole body, this whole what is that, 240 SX with this like whole front end, man. I had to build me one of these things. And then like the coolest thing is that he ended up not putting the rear light. Like, it's as if he didn't put the rear light buckets in. and that's just like choice, man. So good. So freaking good. I love this. I love this build. RC Garage, man. I don't think you're on here right now, but man, kudos, dude. That looks really good. The gear guy's got some goodies for slash 4x4 mini project he's got going on. Those look sweet. Those look sweet. Here's RC Garage before I guess it got its first coat of paint. He's just checking all the fitment, but the fitment looks nice. So into that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Monster Parts is saying thanks, dude, man. No need to thank me, man. You keep making cool stuff. Later, Antonio. I gotta message you, man. Are we friends on Facebook, dude? Man, I'll find you. I'm gonna find you. Any RC boat fanatic is waving, which is nice. What's up, buddy? Hellbilly, man. Yes, this is what I was talking about. This off-road minivan. It looks so sweet. I freaking love this thing. Yes, man. It's the candy van, man. It's the candy van. Would you like some candy? Whatever. Looks so good. Yeah, he's got the coolest stuff. RC World Shop. Yes, buddy. Okay, so from the KC lights pre-freaking light bars, because fudge light bars, the for sale sign, so sick. You just need a phone number there, and then the tape on the headlights. Man, this thing looks sweet. I love the paint. Love the paint. Everything about this thing is so sweet. So into that thing. Clint Asher tattoos and his, I guess, mini AE86 Corolla Levelin. I'm assuming Levelin because it doesn't have the flip up light, so it's not a Corolla. But the wide body looks super nice. That thing looks really good. So awesome. So awesome. RC Garage. Oh, I guess this is what the kit that he got. He got that from to make the, the front end, which looks super sweet. Cool. How was door cards? Dudes, man. Pandora has the coolest stuff, man. Totally. Yeah, Hellbilly, man. Sorry, I should go back because you're here. Yeah, man. This thing is so nice. It is so nice. Griptopia is loving it. Griptopia had to go to the toilet. Man, I might have to go to the toilet in a second too, but I'm not gonna do it. Let's see. What's up, Steve-O? Let's go mountain biking. You wanna you don't wanna go mountain biking? Anyway, Wicked Hellbilly, this thing is sick. I love it. It's 1/24 scale. It looks super good. Super freaking good. I also love the Econo line badging on the side here. And the freaking bumper, man. Choice. Good work, man. Good freaking work. And then this, oh God, square body. Beautiful. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Trend RC Custom. What is that, a Lada? Is that a Lada? Looks like a Lada. Yeah, it is a Lada. Nice. I called it. I didn't see that. I didn't read that before I saw it. But yeah, man, pure Russian. I always I used to watch, how Russians, I guess they have to have dash cams to have insurance. So I used to watch all the Russian dash cam crashes, and how many times have I seen some guy just totally T-bone somebody with their Lada, and then instead of hanging out at the scene of the crime, they just grab their briefcase and just walk away. That's how hardcore a lot of drivers are. They're just it's such a cheap car. They're just oh, it's effed, man. I'm just gonna go to work. Yeah, it's so awesome. Yeah, dude, man, I'm sorry. Griptopia got stolen, right? It was you were living out of it. It got wrecked. It got stolen. Man, awful. Yes, Hellbilly, man. Yeah, much deserved, bro. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we'll keep moving. Motion model SRC. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that asphalt, but it is messed. It is messed up. Perfect for crawling. I love the ladder. Look at the ladders. God, it looks so good. Dudes. I slide away. We see this car all the time. It is awesome. It might be time though for like a real intercooler here, you know. Maybe I'll start selling intercoolers, 3D printed intercoolers. Oh, check it out. So I designed I designed a intercooler. You can see it there. And yeah, this is definitely one of the designs that is being sold. You know, without me knowing, I gave this design out for free. You can find it on Thingiverse. It is in there. There's an intercooler. You can see it's an intercooler. It's a real, well, real meaning that it's not just like a sticker. Yeah, you can see it under there. I should probably start selling those bad boys, but you know, I gotta get the store going on the website. We'll get there. We'll get there. High slide away. That's the only thing this car needs is like a real intercooler. You might not want to because this might be an actual drift missile, and you might want to just like keep the weight down versus like scaleness. Ooh, high slide away, man. What a beater, man. This looks awesome. I also love how fast that front wheel is going, or that back wheel is going, and the front wheel is like kind of, you know, looks so good. Looks so good. Yeah, the ladders are so good. Man, the comments are super delayed. That's okay. That is okay, man. Wow, all this stuff looks super good. Hellbilly, man. God, I love this truck. Did you 3D print this freaking truck? It looks like resin printing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Scale Addiction with his sick R34. R34? I'm going to see here. I'm assuming. Looks great. Oh, yeah. Drift 8322. You posted this on Facebook. Yeah, man. What a nice cage. Great cage design. That looks awesome. I'm wondering where you got this cage from. I'm assuming this is like some kind of like exo, you know, crawler / rock racer cage that you repurposed. Because it does look injection molded, which is super sick. Man, it looks super good. And I love the like cartoony driver too. That looks really good. That's like the one thing that the Hilux is missing is a driver. Might end up trying to find one. But yeah, and then Trend RC Custom, you making that Lada looks so good. The scale crawler is working on his diff. Looks like a WPL diff. Let's see here. Flare PRS X. Nice shot, man. I'm assuming it's definitely an RC. Love the like long exposure. That looks cool. Yes, buddy. Choku Dori. We keep seeing this car. It looks awesome. Love the paint. Let's hear. Build custom SYT. Custom style, I guess. Oh gosh. I should drink more beer. Love the honcho, man. Love the 80s freaking design. This all looks so super awesome. I love the caution hot, which is so like late 80s RC. It's so awesome. Turn signals look super great. Everything about this car looks awesome. This fuel tank, toolbox. Dude, SCX 24 scale. Man, the 24 scales really becoming super popular. Love the 80s fade and like, you know, graphic look. It looks so good. 4-spoke rims on this Pathfinder. It just looks awesome, man. Good work. Good work. Scale Addiction printing out his rims for this freaking drifter. Looks awesome. He's got the, you know, this thing that somebody stole and is probably selling on other forums. Man, people suck sometimes. Wild Style Customs with his wicked Gear Guy 70 Turbo, man. This thing is awesome, guys. Check out Gear Guy 70. He's on Facebook, and he will sell you these turbos. They are super sweet and worth every penny. Worth every penny. I don't think. Oh my God, my autofocus is actually working today. How incredible is that? Is that incredible? I don't know. But yes, worth every penny. I just want to know where you got the STP bottle from. And this like tiny wrench, man. Good Lord. Good work. RC World Shop. Man, there's a lot of crawlers, man, that post scale as SHIT. But yeah, that looks awesome. That Yoda, man, it's awesome. Let's see your scale underscore JP with his Corvette. It's kind of weird how like popular the Corvettes are in Japan. I love the cutout for the intake manifold is super sweet. Love the text over the flares, looks super great. Everything about this looks pretty great. He's even got the like proper scale carbon fiber sort of mesh on there. That's super great. Super great. Yeah, is it actual carbon fiber? Oh my God, it probably is. It looks like there's a weave there. If it is, that's kind of awesome. That is kind of awesome. I'm a huge fan of, what are these? C4, C5? What is this thing? It doesn't even say. That's fine. Oh, that's me. That's me. I posted this thing when we were drifting. Oh, if you look, you can see how the battery is mounted. I should probably peel all these stickers because it kind of ruins the illusion of how awesome this thing can be. But that's when I put the new gyro in. Looks pretty great. RC Garage is drifting. Looks good. Yes, you have some good lighting, man, where it doesn't flicker. That's so awesome. Trend RC Custom with this wicked freaking crawler. That looks so good. Come on, get to it. Get to it. We're going to see this crawler. Great place to crawl, man. Holy crap. Okay, let's get to the crawling, though. I don't know, I'm so impatient. I'm sure if I wasn't on the live stream, I would just be like, yes, this is so sick. I guess on Instagram, you can't really, like, you know, fast forward or anything. But, you know, okay, the one pet peeve of mine, and maybe it's like it's kind of arbitrary, but freaking dissolves, man. You don't need to dissolve from one thing to the other. The only time you want to dissolve is if your viewer's eyes are in one spot, and then you're gonna want to keep their eye in that spot. Otherwise, it's weird and jarring, you know. Russell RC, man, and the best place to be to crawl, which is a river. So into that Slide Theory, the Manji. I'm pretty sure this is one of the scale science dudes. With his, I don't know where the track is, but it looks so good. Man, I love this thing in the fence. God, these guys, man. Scale Addiction, there he is. There he is. There's Scale Addiction right there with his rims. So awesome. Cheers, buddy. Those rims look sweet. Oh, I think we've done it. Oh, cool jet boat, bro. Cool jet boat. God damn it, cool jet boat. This looks so good. King Wally RC. That looks awesome. Love that BMW thing. Looks super awesome. Oh yeah, Gear Guy. Okay, so I sent Gear Guy the Helix cage. You can see how much better this cage is printed from the actual one that I was drifting. Oh no, that I was actually drifting. Hold on, let's see here. So, you know, this is like iteration like 1 or 2, so you can kind of see how I had these like issues where like the print is all weird and crappy. But you can see the ones that I'm sending for the raffle are just much better design, like much better printed. You can see they're, you know, I mean, they're still FDM, so you're still gonna see these layers, but oh, heads up, Gear Guy. I don't know if Gear Guy, if you're here, reload. Oh no, everything good, Monster Parts, or oh, reload. Okay, when I'm done this, I'm gonna reload to see what's new on Scale as SHIT, just to see what else is up. But I wonder if Gear Guy is still here. Here he is, Gear Guy. I wrap my battery in carbon fiber vinyl. Then, oh, nice, dude. That's a great idea. Rob, man, what's up, buddy? I'll see you on Wednesday, man. We're gonna drift. I don't know if you saw your BMW earlier, but I've been playing a bit of footage from last Saturday. That's pretty choice, man. But yeah, Rob's the one that has the E30 in the latest version of Strictly Drifting, and he's gonna end up being a lot in the next episode as well. But cheers to beers, buddy. Yeah, we'll see you on Wednesday, I'm assuming. All good, man. All good. I got it here, but I gotta like switch computers and or switch like inputs, which I might have to do because I might have to use the urination station. Whatever. Yeah, lots of people love the E30, so that you got a lot of good comments about that. I was washing the real car. Yeah, well, Kiwi Gone, man. I hope you're having a good Tuesday, brother. Anyway, so Gear Guy, man, you can see here, Gear Guy's got one of the better prints. Actually, I'm pretty sure the ones that I sent out are pretty tasty prints. And he's got this monster engine. Like, I don't even know where does this come from? I don't even know. But you can see he's got the skills to print some seriously high quality motors for this thing. If it wasn't for my D5 suspension system, I can't really fit something like that in there, let alone print something of this quality. But Gear Guy, man, you are a legend. This looks so awesome. Please tell me that turbo that's sitting right here is going to end up going somewhere here. Or like you're going to get rid of this intake and just throw a huge turbo somewhere. Or don't, wait, or is this a giant supercharger on top? I'm assuming that's a supercharger. What am I saying? You're not going to double charge this thing. But the screws, man, the screws on this engine are freaking so awesome. Oh, and also, Gear Guy, just a heads up. If you take an X-Acto knife, you can peel away. This is all support structure on the Toyota emblem. You can actually reveal the Toyota emblem. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So just a heads up. You can reveal it. It is there. You can actually see the Toyota emblem. You can remove the support structure. I didn't do it because it's a very, very delicate process, and I didn't want to screw it up or whatever. But yeah, man, no, thank you, dude. This looks so awesome. I love the fact that you're like embracing it, and it's sick, man. It's sick. Hold on, okay, dudes, I'm gonna stop screen sharing for a second. And wait, I gotta, nature freaking calls, straight up. Nature freaking calls. And I'm gonna have to, you're gonna have to talk amongst yourselves, if that's cool. Oh, is it gonna go though?
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, wow.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh my God. Wow, that was a long pee. Holy shiza. Let's see here, please. The engine is sick, but it was made by, oh, nice, but still so sweet. Let's see here. Guy does impressive work, worth every penny. Oh, we're going to go back to that in a second. I'm just going to stop screen sharing. I will go back to Premiere here, and then we're going to find, yes. All right, so let's see here. What are you saying, Gear Guy? It's like JE Designs on Facebook. JG Designs does really good work. It's almost SRC quality. We're on par with SRC quality. It's quite an impressive print. It also looks like fused deposition on top here. So like maybe it's a mix between the resin 3D printing and the fused deposition, but that looks quite incredible, man. That looks really good. Oh, wicked. So K9 is putting his wide body. K9, man, I hope your 3D printer is working. Here you can kind of see the, you know, how you got to deal, what you have to deal with in order to get 3D printing to sort of look nice. You got to sand it a lot. But Gear Guy, man, you gotta print this thing sitting. You got to print it sitting like this because your printer will have more resolution printing layers up than it does if you were to lay the bumper down. So just a heads up, you can get a better quality print on that bumper if you were to print it like it would be in real life like this, because you know you're going to get more, you're just going to get a better finish. I mean, better, I guess that's, yeah, FDM printing is never going to be super great. But you know, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Scale it like Scale Addiction, man. He spends a lot of time, you know, sanding and getting all this stuff to look super smooth. And as he should, because it looks really good. Looks really good. Boards 92 with his YD2S and the intercooler that he kind of installed there. That looks super sweet. Also, is that like suspension for his body? Like, I don't even know. That looks cool. Russell RC and his camo, you know, tank style Jeep. It's a Jeep, right? Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I'm loving it. RC World Shop, man. I think we've seen this one. RC Drift Spec RC. Man, I need a space like this so I can practice. I also love the, like, I don't know, this like, whatever this is, this like divider here. Like, what is that? That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Gear Guy setting up his printer, his Turbo V2. The V1s aren't split, so you can't clock them, but the new versions, you can clock them. I don't think he was actually ever selling the version ones, but these ones you can like turn and do cool stuff. So, oh, really? I feel like, I don't know if this is 32 people. It can't be top post. Oh, weird. Weird. Okay, I'm going to search down because this isn't, look, it's like most recent, right? Okay. Let's see what happens because, man, yeah, you're right. It did some weird crap that I don't understand. That's annoying. That's annoying. Anyway, here you can see the cage before it gets, you know, installed. Hellbilly's got sick crawlers, man. He's got some cool stuff. Trend RC, actually cool video. Love the patina. Looks good. Oh man, really? We kind of did all this stuff, didn't we? We didn't do this Carter Family RC. Looks sick. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Keep moving. All right, I need some help. I've been looking for this body. Oh yeah, good luck. HPI likes to like just like discontinue shit or like just make it unavailable for a really long time. But good luck, man. I hope you find it. Board _92. Looks like you've got your livery ready to go. Grimsley, man. God, man, the RX-7 looks so good. And this guy looks awesome too. I'm pretty sure we've seen these guys a lot. Trend. Oh, we talked about this last week. We were talking about all the like the homoeroticness of this video. Not sure why you needed to have all these naked dudes in your video. Trend RC Custom. I don't know, but those dudes must work out. Those dudes must work out, man, for sure. Do they work out together? They probably work out together. They do a lot of sanding together. You know, whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat. Just don't touch me. Just kidding, man. I was joking. All right. I think we're done with with the scale. Yeah, man, sweat. Oh, refresh. Okay, Monster Parts. I'm refreshing right now. I'm gonna refresh right now. We're gonna see what happens. It might be an Instagram issue. I don't know. We're gonna see what's up. Most recent. Most recent is actually John. John, which I'm sure he's on here. John, man, his halo lights look really good. Let's see here. Is Kovacic. Whoops. I'm not sure why it's whoops, but yeah, man, dude, get a rear-wheel drive drift car because the four-wheel drive ones are like out. Holstein. Yeah, no, yeah, we didn't see these, did we? Oh, nice. Looks good. Oh, yes. Love these. I have these for the Baja Ray, and they look super good. Super good. Is that what you were going to show me, Gear Guy? Gear Guy? It's on the group on Faceballs. Oh. All right, here. Let me do this. I'll do this. I didn't. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Is this where? Okay, so here we go. Is this what you're talking about, Griptopia? Is this a 3D rendering, Griptopia, or is this an actual print? Yes, discs. Nice. Oh, Midnight Jumper. All right, I'm gonna. Don't worry. Like, are you? Wait, hold on. Is this what you're talking about? Midnight Jumper. Are you boards _92? Is that what? Am I crazy? No, there. Man. 3D. Nice. All right. Well, it looks freaking good, Griptopia. Damn. Here. We'll come back. We'll go back to here. What do you mean if I flatter you, dude? Look, you did the sun. Look, if the sun was coming through here, look, the shadow is perfect, you know, and then like maybe it's because it's low res. It's kind of hard to say, you know, with JPEG compression, it's like difficult to know if things are, you know, like, okay, let's look at it this way. Like if you were going to, you know, if you're going to put a surface on all of your 3D models, like, wouldn't you just do the same image for each one of these squares? Like this is all different. Like, is this a real place? This is probably a real place. You just plop this on top. This was probably a different car. You just plopped it on top. And even the shadow is not technically this shadow. But even the reflection on the glass of the sky, you know, it's hard to say when we're talking about models because you might have not painted the interior, and that could have been just like injection plastic or molded or something. Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good render, man. I've seen so much worse. I would even put it in that category. I've seen really crappy renders. This is not a crappy render. That's what I'm saying. Let's see here. What's in? Nice. Okay, there you go. Wait, when it's an IS300. Okay, let's see here. Wayne's work vlog. My IS300. This isn't an IS300, right? That's not an IS300. Man, Wayne's work vlog. Man, what are you talking about? Let me know. Like a true editor. Yeah, I know, right? I'm looking at all of the things. Background as a photo catcher. Yeah, flatter medium. No, come on, Griptopia, man. That's good. That's a good render. Oh, here. That's a really good render. Anyway, dudes, if you guys aren't following, like, I have a group on Facebook called kpopRC. Just find me. Here you can, like, you know, Matt's posting stuff about doing wheels in 3D. You got, you know, Matt's doing, you know, Griptopia. Griptopia, this is you, right? This looks so good. If it didn't have tires, like if it had tires, I wouldn't even know. Is it because I guess spectrally it has some kind of like spectral world globe that does the reflections as if the clouds were the reflections? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? But anyway, Griptopia, man, it's looking freaking good, bro. That looks really good. Looks really good. Like, look at the texture, man. It's getting too good, man. 3D rendering is just getting way too freaking good. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. No, so now this is just like a matte version of 3D. you know, this is what I'm kind of. What are you using? Live Viewer Studio? I guess is ray tracing still a thing, or V-Ray? V-Ray is still a thing. I don't do this, so it's like kind of hard to know what's up. Paul McNara is making this sweet 1/6 scale Ford, which looks pretty cool. Yeah. And we got Eric's got a wicked sailboat. Man, that thing looks good. Yeah, even the clay render looks cool, right? Monster Parts, I'm with you. Octane is the thing. Octane. All right, so Octane is your new like texture renderer. Octane render. Okay, I gotta read into this kind of stuff because back in my day it was like Rhino and like V-Ray or whatever it was. Oh, wicked. Midnight Jumper. Okay, Midnight Jumper, you're Holstein. So let's see here. Where are you? Yeah. All right, that's an IS-300. Is that a chaser? I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Octane is the plugin that you would use in some kind of 3D program, whether it's like CAD or I guess Rhino or whatever. Interesting. Navigator Beats, what's up, buddy? Yes, Colorado. Maybe one day once you guys open the border to us Canucks, man, maybe I'll go down there. Actually, I will go down there. It's just, when. Yes, okay, JZX 100. Okay. It's so hard to know. There's so many of these variants of Japanese cars that never made it to North America. Twin Motion, you like it? I'll check it out. All right, let's move back to Facebook. Oh, you can see. Oh, you can see me, drifting or whatever. Yeah, wicked. Okay, awesome. All right, dudes, it's 12 o'clock for me up in here in Canuckistan. We should probably, kill it. And not next Tall Can Tuesday, but the Tall Can Tuesday after, we will do the draw for the Hilux cage. I think I'm probably going to end up killing the stream. We've been up for a while now, so maybe I should definitely get to bed so I can actually get some sleep for work. Did I say that? I still have a full beer. Should I drink the rest of this? I probably should drink the rest of this beer. 5 a.m. there, Griptopia, man. I hope you don't have to be up early. But yeah. Nice. Yeah, man, if you dudes, if you want to super chat me 5 bones, that gets you into the raffle to win a drift Helix. You just get the cage, and then it goes onto a secure a D5 chassis, whatever. You get the front bumper, and you get the whole cage, and the whole thing bolts to a D5, which is super sweet. And it actually works, which I'm quite surprised that it did so well. But you look toasted. I'm not that toasted. I'm more tired than toasted. I should drink more beer. Dude, Griptopia, last Tuesday, I drank 7 of these. 7. This is the 3rd one today. I'm not even that. I could drive. I could definitely drive today, but I'm a little tired because I didn't sleep that. I don't know why I didn't sleep that well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know if it was cool. I would think it would be like irresponsible, but I was on vacation, so I was on vacation. If you're on vacation, you can get drunk with your buddies. Griptopia was wasted on a bottle of rum. Yep. It'll do that. Hopefully you had an all right morning. Or I should probably turn off your stream. Will begin shortly. Oh, God. Anyway, thanks a lot, dudes, for coming and hanging out on kpopRC Live. We got a whole bunch of stuff that's happening that's going to be released on the channel. There's a lot more strictly drifting videos that are going to be happening. The Troller Stroller is happening this weekend. Man, I'm welding more stuff on the Porsche cage. I got to get a Porsche episode out at least early September. So all this stuff is happening. And yeah, man. Let me know in the comments if you want to see some stuff that I'm just like forgetting about. Yeah, thanks for being pals and hanging out. If you can, before you jam, definitely thumbs up the video. It really helps with the stupid algorithm that is so hard to please. That would be really awesome. But yeah, cheers to beers, bros. I'm going to chug this beer. And then I'm going to kill the stream, you know, because that's how I roll. Cheers to beers. Oh my God, I almost threw up in my face. I almost threw up. Good night, dudes. Oh, wait, no, wait. I'm on it. Hold on a second. I'm going to start this again. All right, guys. Good night, dudes.